Yo, what's going on, gang? Today I wanted to cover all of the multiplayer and zombies nerfs and buffs. So basically, we had Season 5's update. There were a lot of nerfs going into Warzone, a lot of buffs, but multiplayer saw it a lot too. So I'm excited to kind of see what they did. So it says, with our Season 5 update, we are targeting some of the weapons that are seeing lower overall usage than we would like. For primary weapons, those are mainly the shotguns and semi-auto rifles, as well as the Fang 82. These weapons have all received range improvements that will help them remain more effective in more combat scenarios. We're also making improvements to all the launch pistols, with the introduction of the powerful special weapons, the new Skull Splitter barrel for the 9mm PM, and the upcoming Grave Mark 357 and other sidearms are due a revisit. That said, it is still our design intent for the sidearms to be limited in versatility or power when compared to primary weapons. Along those lines, we are reducing the effectiveness of the Olympia in the update. We are happy that it made its triumphant return, but it has been a little too versatile and powerful in its previous state. More details can be found below. Thank you as always. Ongoing feedback. So it looks like we're maybe just seeing range changes. I guess maybe not damage. Like the Goblin got a range buff. Shotguns. All the primary shotguns are receiving improvements to their mid and minimum damage ranges to help them consistently beyond very close quarter encounters. These changes are also paired with some ADS spread improvements. These spread changes seem small, but little adjustments here can have surprisingly large impacts on accuracy, especially when paired with a choke attachment. The Olympia's performance in Season 4 Reloaded is an example of the power level we do not want to maintain with shotguns and BO6, but we feel that there is an appropriate level in between for this class to sit. So it looks like damage range got bumped up to 6.6 at medium, 11.4 at the medium 2 range, and the minimum range at 26 meters. So it looks like you're going to be able to reach out and touch people with this. And they tightened the spread up as well. With the ASG 89, they bumped it all the way up to 27. It used to be at 26, so it basically got an extra meter. And then they improved the pattern with this as well. So it looks like they're tightening all the patterns, which ultimately gives you better shots at range. They did the same thing with the Maelstrom. LMGs, the Fang 82 has continued to see lower usage when compared to other LMGs. A slower fire rate can make full auto weapons less forgiving, but typically we balance that with exceptional TTK and good performance at range. In the case of the Fang 82, the range at which that exceptional TTK was available was very short, especially for the LMG class. This change almost doubles the range where headshots matter most. So it looks like the maximum damage range used to be 17 and now it's 30.5, which is gas. Fang's probably pretty disgusting. The range improvements to the semi-auto marksman rifles focus on the max damage range, where TTK outshines full auto weapons. These ranges have been increased to ensure that weapons are significantly advantage. Let's see. In most of the engagements found in core. So they're saying like not small maps, but in core maps, the bigger maps, looks like we'll get a big improvement. 35 meters to 43. I mean, that's a pretty good jump. Same with the DM10. TR2 got it as well. And then snipers. Heard a lot of feedback on the recent SVD full auto mod and how it felt lost between a sniper and a more traditional rifle. We've made several changes to make this more firmly towards the marksman and assault rifle categories, including reduced recoil, sway, and flinch. We've also improved the range, which is an important part of the sniper DNA that we want this rifle or attachment to retain. It says, lastly, we unlocked the stock node with full auto mod so players can further improve the received flinch and mobility of the weapon, which is nice. So it looks like they added range to the SVD. At the bottom it says right here, now comparable with stock attachments, view kick and gun kick reduced, visual recoil reduced, idle sway now reduced by 25%, and receive flinch now reduced by 25% as well. Big update. All the pistols seem to have gotten a range update, nothing crazy with damage. A little bit faster fire rate too, faster fire rate on the PM. The Grek just got range, it didn't get any sort of damage. No damage on the GS45, just got range. Strided 22, no damage, just range. And then on special, they said they were going to nerf the Olympia. It looks like the ADS spread got wider and they lowered the range. And then the short barrel adjustments, sprint fire improvement increase. Let's see, aim on sight speed improvement increased from 50 to 70. So it looks like they got some nerfs, some buffs, but hopefully that balances out multiplayer a little more. I mean, you're always going to have your guns that are like peak, but for the casual player who wants to use everything, this might be a really good update for you. If you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, hit the sub, crush the like, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it again.